Friday, August 15, 1998. Omagh, Northern Ireland. Fragile hope for peace, cemented by the recently signed Good Friday Agreement, still hung in the air. Yet for the dissenting faction known as the Real Irish Republican Army, Real IRA, founded by Michael McKevitt, this agreement was a political betrayal. They prepared their response. At midday, a red Vauxhall Vector was parked on Market Street, a busy commercial area. Hidden inside was 500 pounds of explosives. Local cell operatives, including figures later linked to the attack like Colm Murphy, made a series of warning calls to the police. Crucially, these warnings were deliberately confusing and inaccurate, naming streets far from the actual location. This disinformation proved fatal. Police, operating under duress, began evacuating people from the incorrectly named area. In their efforts to establish safety, police officers inadvertently directed the crowd, including women and children, toward the actual bomb site. The street, intended as a safe route, was quickly transformed into the blast zone. At 3:10 p.m., the explosion occurred. Eyewitness accounts described the sound not merely as loud, but as a physical, hammering force. Market Street instantly became a crater, filled with smoke, dust, and immediate screams. The aftermath was swift and horrific. The blast killed 29 people, including 12 children and teenagers, a pregnant woman, and tourists. The image of the mangled red Vauxhall Vector and its blast site became a legendary visual symbol of irreversible tragedy. The political leadership's reaction was immediate and unified. UK Prime Minister Tony Blair and Enda Oisiach of Ireland Bertie Ahern issued a joint, angry statement, calling the act barbaric and promising decisive action against terrorist factions. They understood the bombing threatened the very architecture of peace. The official leadership of the Provisional IRA and Sinn Féin, who supported the peace process, issued a strong condemnation. Sinn Féin President Gary Adams called the attack appalling and wrong, solidifying the internal Republican split. The Real IRA initially claimed responsibility, but later offered an apology for civilian casualties, insisting their target was the police. This apology was widely dismissed as cynical due to the evidence of deliberate misinformation. Paradoxically, this radical attempt to drag the conflict back to war strengthened the peace process. Public outrage alienated the radicals' remaining support. Political leaders gained a mandate for tougher anti-terrorism legislation. Omagh became a point of no return, demonstrating the cost of rejecting stability and confirming the resilience of a system seeking peace.